That's actually my third cup today. Oopsie. Hello peeps. It's August, so that means it is go time. Well, technically it's July 30th when I'm filming this, but my brain's already in August. August is go time for me because I'm doing a residency from the 18th to the 29th. I'm traveling to Terralingua, which, if you're not familiar, that is in West Texas. It's like all desert. It's near Big Bend National Park. So I'm very excited. I love the desert. It is going to be hot as freaking balls. But luckily I'm like a little lizard and I like the heat anyway, so. And this has honestly been like one of the mildest summers we've had in a long time. So can't complain about that. But August is go time because I have to prep all my materials, all the surfaces I want to paint on, make a packing list, pack, go grocery shop for my trip. I need to like go through my art supplies and make sure I have everything I need. And then if not, I need to go to the art store and get some stuff because there is nothing out there. There's no art stores, there's no Target, there's no Walmart, there's no Michael's. It's pretty desolate. Yeah, so I need to like prep a lot of things. And I need to work, I need to get a lot of my freelance and like design work done before then so that hopefully when I'm there, I don't have to do as much work. I'm gonna have my laptop and there's Wi-Fi and stuff, so I can work while I'm there, but I just prefer to not have to as much if I can. So yeah, lots of things going on, and I'm trying to like do a few art markets, trying to get some money, trying to get some more sponsors for my trip. I already have 2, which is great. Yeah, lots going on, lots going on. And you're probably thinking, how do you organize all this? Great question. Somebody did ask that in my last video. They said, how do you stay organized as an artist? So if you're interested in that, let me know. Maybe I'll do a future video about like how I organize all that. But I can show you how I've been organizing this residency stuff so far, if you want. Let's do that. But first I gotta eat. I'm freaking hungry. Hash brown, turkey sausage, veggies, which is like pepper, onion, and okra. Okra's from the garden. And of course, can't forget vitamins. You can't see them. Vitamins, and sparkling water. I've already had 3 cups of coffee, so, and a glass of water, so I need to have real food now. So I don't get a headache. Do y'all get headaches if you have too much coffee? What sucks is I get a headache if I have too much coffee, and then I get a headache if I don't have coffee. So like, what's the deal? But I also love coffee, so like, I can't just not have it. Anyway, I'm gonna eat this, and then I'll show you guys what I've got going for the residency so far. Okay, so to keep myself organized, I have started a Google Doc. So I have a Google Excel sheet. So I have this board as my packing list. These are art supplies. I have like check marks so I can say like, yeah, I've got that, I've got that, I've got that. Clothing, toiletries, etc., food and cooking. And then I have another one for called what to do while there. And so it's like my goals for there. So I have like ideas for the residency. One of them is like record the sky for 12 hours, draw the shadow and object every hour, paint the same spot in the morning, whatever. And then I already have a commission while I'm there, so I wrote down the commission to make sure I do it. So these things are gonna definitely help me stay on track and have everything I need. And I started these a while back and I totally forgot about them until just now. So that will definitely help me keep organized and on track of what I should do there and what I need for the trip. I just looked over it now and like made sure there wasn't any other supplies I wanted to bring or whatever. So I have been prepping surfaces at the studio just like kind of slowly over the last month or so since I've known about the residency. And I also bought from Dick Blick using my own affiliate link. So if you want art supplies, use my affiliate link in the description. doing a lot of this in this video. I think I do that a lot in videos. Whatever. So this was only like 40 bucks for this giant thing of already primed canvas. Sick, right? So it's already primed. You can get it raw if you want, but I hate gessoing canvas to begin with anyway. So I'll probably still hit it with like one layer before I do like a pink or orange or yellow background, before I like tint it with that. But it is primed, ready to go. It's, let me see if the height. So 64.5 inches tall, or no, 64.5 when I roll it out, and then 3 yards tall. So, is that right? I thought a yard was, no, this is 64. This is 64 this way. 3 yards is 9 feet. This would be super tall. If that, okay, so when I roll it out, it's 9 feet. And then it's 64. Wow, I'm almost as tall as it. But I'm gonna keep it in this package before I go. I'm not gonna cut it up or do anything with it, just because I want it in this package when I put it in the car, so I don't have to deal with it. And then when I get there, if I use up all my other surfaces or I wanna make a large painting, this is a great thing to bring with me. And yeah, it's like 40 bucks, which is so sick. Like, I don't, what have I been buying actual stretch canvases for, you know? Okay. Let me show you something that is not related to the residency. So, I've had this piece for a while. This one I did for a solo show last year. My dog is doing something insane. I've had this from a solo show last year, you probably remember. It's like Klimt's The Kiss. I just can't sell it. For some reason, everybody always talks about it. Everybody's always like, wow, that's cool, love that, it's gorgeous. But then nobody's bought it. And I'm like, guys, what the heck? So every year, or not every year, but most years I've done this thing called SACI Small Scale. So SACI is this like local arts education program for kids and it's like free after school arts programming. And they do a big fundraiser every year called Small Scale, where artists will donate a piece and then still get profit. I can choose to have profit, or I can choose to make all the money sold off of it to go to the organization. But the point is, every single piece is like under 2 feet or like a foot or something like. It's small, so that size and smaller. So I've done it a few years now, 3 or 4 years. I don't think I did it last year, but anyway, that's going to that. I'm dropping that off tomorrow. And then this one is a self-portrait. Kind of different for me in terms of a self-portrait, because I draw myself quite often as a little cartoon, but I was like, I don't want to do that, and I hate doing actual portraits, so I was like, fuck that. I am not drawing or painting an actual portrait. I'm gonna do myself as a little mug of flowers, and I think it came out pretty great. It's gonna be at my friend Albert's gallery called Uplift while I'm at the residency, so I have to drop it off before then, because the drop off is also like the day that I go to the residency. So that's another thing on my checklist, is I like gotta drop that off, and I gotta pick up another piece that from a show that ends this weekend, I think. The life of an artist and running around picking up and dropping off art is insane. Nobody prepared me for that part of when I transitioned my career into more of a studio practice. But, you know, really famous artists, just have an assistant to do that for themselves. Which, God, that would be insane. That would be so nice to have an assistant to be like, go pick that up for me. I don't want to do it. One day. We're manifesting one day. Everyone tell this little man to quit licking himself. Okay, Vinny? I'm watching you. Good morning, dweebs. It is the next day, and I am tired. I woke up with a headache. Got my coffee. Last night I was scrolling on Instagram, which I've been trying not to do, but I did do it last night, and I've been getting a lot of like inspirational art videos, stuff like that, like how to maintain being an artist, whatever. And I've also been asked a lot that recently, like people in person or like on Instagram, of like, how do you become an artist and how do you maintain being an artist and how do you go full-time? And I've been thinking about that a lot, and it's like two things. One, organization, which I talked about earlier, and I will go into depth on my organization in the future. And then two, obsession. This is the biggest one. Being obsessed with what I'm doing and loving what I do and knowing that I'm on the right path and like knowing that I literally cannot do anything else makes doing all of the hard stuff worth it. And it makes me love doing the hard stuff because it means it's still keeping me on the path to being a full-time artist. And like doing invoices, sending receipts, or inputting receipts into my QuickBooks, and like driving to go pick up art and getting on the phone. I fucking hate getting on the phone, getting on Zoom calls, meeting new people. All these like little things you have to do to run a business are worth it because it means I get to make my art. And it means I love the process of owning a business and making the art. You have to fall in love with the process and be obsessed in order to make this shit work. Because this shit is not supposed to work. In a capitalist society, this shit is not supposed to work. And every single day I wake up and I'm like, when am I gonna get a real job? Because like, this shit is not supposed to work. But I've made it work. Anyway. I haven't even had a full cup of coffee and I'm already yapping. Yapping. This is a tiny X-Acto. I don't know why I'm just playing with this. This is a dangerous thing to just play with. So part of the artist way is the morning pages, and I've already filled in these two tiny little journals, which has been sick. It turns out I really like journaling, and I've been doing it just about every morning. So, except for the weekends, but I'm trying like this weekend to start doing it on the weekends too, so that I do it a full 7 days. It's been nice to like process things and get things out of my brain and then just kind of have a place to put them. And then if I want to come back to that thought, like I've already kind of thought it through in the journal and I can reread what I put in my journal. And like sometimes I just like already solved an issue in my journal and then like I'm good, So it's just like a place for me to like think things, which I think a lot. I have OCD, so like I think a lot of things. My brain is constantly thinking. So having a place to like put them is sick.
Walk, children, walk, children, walk, children, in the light. Plow, soldier, plow the field. Plow, soldier, plow the field. Walk, children, walk, children, walk, children, in the light. Run, sorrow, run and hide. Run, sorrow, run and hide. Walk, children, walk, children, walk, children, in the light. Fly, mountain, into the sea. Fly, mountain, into the sea. Walk, children, walk, children, walk, children, in the light. Stand, fathers, day and night. Stand, fathers, day and night. Walk, children, walk, children, walk, children, in the light. Walk, children, in the light. Walk, children, in the light.
Oh, you got it. At home, pooped, laying down on the couch after a long weekend. I know this vlog is like supposed to be more about what is happening before my residency, but we spent this weekend in New Braunfels for Max's dad's birthday. We stayed at these like little cabins in this place that had like a water park and like a coaster, like one of those alpine coasters is the only one in Texas, and so we definitely did that. Drank some beers, hang out in the pool. The river, the Guadalupe River, was super cold, which is great. Yeah, very nice, relaxing weekend, but being out in the sun has made me pooped. So, just chilling before a long week of trying to get shit done before residency, finishing up work, tying up loose ends, going shopping, trying to make some extra money for my trip, stuff like that. So, check in with you later if I have any more art residency progress. Okay, I'm gonna take a nap. God dang I can never get that. I can do it like this. Good morning. My hair is disgusting and I'm about to go take a shower. It is Monday. I just got payment from wow, my hair looks insane. Please don't judge me. I just got payment from my comics class that I taught, that I showed y'all the little art show of. And so I was like, all right, time to pay some bills and save for my trip and save for my rent so that I don't have to really work too hard this month. And then I bought some stuff for my studio. I bought like a little drill and some like more hardware I need for wiring stuff. I have a drill at home, but I need one for the studio too. So that's nice. But I also went on Dick Blick and bought a few things. Hopefully they get here before the residency. That's in like 2 weeks. They're usually pretty fast. And it says they're going to get here like the Monday before the Monday that I leave. So like a week from now. So I think I might be able to get it in time. Like I said, they're usually pretty fast. So, watching Kit Boga, if you like him on YouTube, shout out. If you like people scamming scammers, this is a great channel. Anyway, let me show you what I bought from Dick Blick that will hopefully be here. Okay, I did this whole clip, but I realized I was showing my address in the thing, so I'm just gonna do it in like new tabs. Anyway, I got some Neo colors. I've been wanting some for a while. The whole order is expected to come pretty fast. I did realize something though, that this is in stock, thankfully. I'm very excited for those. And then I got a big thing of paint. This hot pink is what I put on all my canvases, so it can't hurt to have a big old thing of it. But this one, it does say out of stock, and in my email it says expected. It's also expected at a later date, which is the 8th of August. I leave on the 18th, and this order is supposed to come in on the 11th of August, so hopefully this gets in time. If not, the like Thursday or Friday before I leave, I'll just go to Jerry's and get this exact same sketchbook. But you know, hopefully that comes in time. Who knows? If it doesn't, that's okay. Good morning. It is Tuesday. So I was gonna add more onto this video, but I'm kind of realizing like I'm pretty prepared. The only thing I have left to do is grocery shop and pack the actual stuff. But like, I don't feel like I need to do it in this video. So what I'm gonna do is a separate video of me showing everything that I'm bringing, how I'm packing it all, and stuff like that. If you're interested, that'll be coming out soon. But for now, this one, donezo. I do want to talk about the banjo for a minute because I was playing it earlier. I am planning on bringing my banjo. I haven't really like committed a lot of time to playing it recently, and I do want to write more stuff on it and play more and potentially do some like recordings of me playing it, maybe in the desert. I'm gonna look into getting maybe a new microphone if I have time. Yeah, so I'm gonna bring this one. I have 3 banjos, but this is the cheapest one. So in case anything happens to it, much easier to replace. And it's the one I love the most, honestly, playing. So I'm gonna bring that with me. So look forward to hopefully some banjo clips. Yeah, so I'm feeling prepared. I'm feeling good. Hopefully packing goes well, and I will see you then.